Hey, that moment never gets boring. Hi, this is Michael Joseph, and welcome to my show, The Making of a Star. I got a slow-mo on that. I have one of my favorite students with me. Straight up, no chaser. Daniela, introduce yourself, darling.
Hello. My name is Daniela Vegara. No relation to Sofia Vergara that I know of. And we've known each other for a very long time. Since what, 2011?
Don't get me to lying. I'm not sure. I know it's way back.
Yeah, way back.
2011?
I think so, 2011 or 2013 in the Upper West Side, 96th Street, I believe. Yes.
Okay, so take us back. I do remember I used to have a little place. I had a little 8x9 place.
Yes.
And I do remember you came and you signed up for my services and you also became like part of the company.
Yes, I did. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so how that happened. Before I came through, I was working for the circus. It wasn't with no animals or none of that. It wasn't like that. It wasn't that type of circus. It was with Cirque du Soleil. A lot of people have heard of it. They do shows in Las Vegas, Miami, and New York. So I got that gig. I was a brand ambassador. And I don't know, I kind of like stumbled upon that job, and I was working with a bunch of creative people, like a lot of trained actors, some models, and I was the only one that was kind of like, I guess, kind of off of the group. Like I wasn't into the acting world, like I wasn't trained or anything. I was just coming from the outside in. So it kind of got me into like, wanting to get into the acting business. So that's when I called you and I wanted to, learn about it and all. And so, so I called you and I think I emailed you first.
How did you, I was about to say, how did you first find out about me?
Okay,
like,
so.
Who connected you to me?
First of all, so how I got that job at Cirque du Soleil was actually through Craigslist. So I got that job with Cirque through Craigslist, and then that's actually how I got a lot of my promo jobs. And they were really good promo jobs. And a lot of actors, I've met a lot of actors through that. And the reason, actually, since my talent is in writing, and when I see a Craigslist ad, I know when it's a legit ad or not through that writing. So if the post is bad writing, it's bullshit. I mean, excuse me, it's BS.
I think it's all around bullshit. Okay?
It's like, like if there's typos, if it's just not well written, it's probably just like BS. So I came across your post, thought it was well written. I thought that it was very informational and actually that it had some passion in it. So that's what drew me into it, and I emailed you, and then I got a response, so I came through.
Till this day, I still don't remember how you got, how
Yeah, it was
I
a post on
found you.
Craigslist.
I remember you coming to the place, and I remember us clicking right away. I do remember you bought, when you paid me, and I bought the cameras.
You showed me a portfolio.
The first set
Yeah.
I remember you bought the photo studio. You paid for the studio.
It was
for
cheap.
The equipment.
It was actually, it was pretty cheap. It wasn't, I mean, first of all, I wasn't.
I appreciated it.
Yeah, because, we wanted to, we actually had a vision, and you were helping me out too. And we had great times together. Also with Daniel Perry,
Perry,
he was a really cool guy, and we went to like Brighton Beach together, Coney Island. I remember that. We went to Soho.
So
it was good times. So.
So you did work with me behind the scenes as far as putting the business together, and you also worked in front of the camera. So, but what was your first acting job? What was the first job?
Oh my gosh. It's hard to
The first time
pinpoint.
you was on set.
Yeah, because I've been on set. I can't even count on like 10 fingers. And it was like 13, 15 years ago almost, I think. Yeah, it was a while ago. I can't remember. I think it was a big production. It was both SAG and non-SAG.
Do you know?
I don't remember.
You can name some of the jobs you've done, right?
All right.
You don't know the first one, but you could tell me somewhere you've been.
Okay, there was.
I know we have stuff to show, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have some photos. Let's see.
So where you want to start? But you want to tell us or show us?
Any.
What's
whatever
that?
pops up, I can.
What is that?
Let me see. What is that? I don't even know what that is. It looks like a flyer. Don't know.
You put it there, and I don't understand.
Oh, here. Oh, okay.
These are your pictures, and you don't
Yes.
know what they are?
Well, this one just popped up. So this one, I was a production assistant.
Okay.
This was a Freedom Williams production, Freedom Williams of CNC Music Factory, and this was the whole crew. So this had Mims, Lil Fame from MOP, and a couple of other people here, the assistant director. It was a lot of fun. So yeah, I was working many hours. I did some, they also used me as a background extra for that film. And I played as a Muslim girl. So I had the whole and they taught me how to pray. I played as like a
How do you
club girl.
pray?
Oh, you go like, you do something with your finger like this, and then you do something where you go like that, and then you go with your knees, you go down like that. It was, you definitely do something with the finger like that. You have to like twirl the finger. But yeah, and this one was a Jimmy Fallon webisode. I was hired to be dressed as a dominatrix.
Is that you?
That's me, yes.
On the left?
On the left, mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. So I had very, very short hair. When we first met, I had very short hair. Oh, that's me again. Late night with Jimmy Fallon.
That's Late Night with Jimmy Fallon. What was you doing in that?
Honestly, they just told me to just walk.
So you was an extra? You was filling in for somebody? Or
No, I
something?
wasn't filling in for anything. They just hired me as an extra to just walk. Just look good and walk.
Just to walk.
Just walk, and you're tall and I guess
That was Jimmy
tall
Fallon?
and gorgeous. Yes, Jimmy Fallon for a webisode. Oh, here is the street team for Cirque du Soleil's Banana Spiel. The guy at the bottom, he's a contortionist and a performer with burlesque performers. Some of these people here are actors. There's one playwright there behind me. And yeah, so I feel like I've always been like a creative person magnet. Always had creative people around me. Yeah.
Well, you have that type of personality where you make people feel welcome and at home.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much.
Yeah. I mean, you're a nice person. You always have been. Very sweet.
Oh, thank you.
So what's that?
Oh, okay. So this took place in Newark, New Jersey. This was it was a small film production. This took place in a court scene. They hired me to be like a secretary or some sort to just type. So they wanted me to just go like this, like just boom, 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 boom. Basically. Yeah, I forgot the name of that film, but it was nothing big or huge, but it was a good opportunity,
What's
you know.
that? What was that one?
Oh, I don't know. It's just some camera guy. Yeah. So, I mean, all of this stuff happened almost 15 years ago. And now today, I'm a mother of 2 children under 5, you know. So life has changed a lot. Life has definitely changed. Recently, I explained earlier, I took a playwriting class, and it was an excuse for me to get out the house. You know, because once you become a parent, life definitely changes you. And, you know, I wanted to get back to doing something creative. And I always liked, I always liked writing, and I wanted to get back into that. And I needed, you know, to be part of a group and have other people look at my work. You know, I didn't want to do it by myself. So I wanted to look at other people's work. I wanted to have people to read it and let me know how to make it better. So
How'd that go? You still with that playwriting group?
No, it was a 4-week class. It took place at a very small theater company in the Flatiron District. It's really off Broadway. It was like Fringe, but it was very affordable and very, very, very good. I had a great experience, and it fit around my schedule with my job and my kids. So it was really, really good. And I am working on something that I'm still continuing to work on, and I'm still working, you know, it's a work in progress. I keep changing the scenes. Yeah. The script, yeah.
So what about the crew, the group that gets together? They don't get together anymore? Because you said that you had 4 classes. You signed up for 4, right?
Yeah, 4.
So you finished, right?
Finished. Well, everybody's finished, yeah.
So they're not doing it again? They're
No.
not going to sign up for another 4 weeks? Or...
No. Yeah.
Why not?
I don't know. I mean, they may go to another class. They may go somewhere else.
So do you and all the students keep in touch?
You know what?
Because you can just meet on your own.
I could.
You don't even have to pay.
I'm kind of like an introvert. I'm an extrovert introvert, I guess you could say. It sounds kind of weird, but I don't really keep in touch. Yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
You didn't want to? So you didn't like the class?
I liked the class. Yeah. The class was good, but I don't know. I don't know if they're going to have playwriting 2, level 2, because I took level 1. I've never taken a playwriting class before. I never done a format like that, you know? It's a different type of format. It's a different type of writing. I know essay writing, like professionally, in my professional life, I do proposals. So that's totally, I wouldn't say that's creative. That's a very corporate-y, you know, line of work. I mean, you could use your creative brain, but it's not really creative. And I don't know, even screenwriting is different from playwriting in a way. It's just different writing. So I took, you know, playwriting level 1 because I never, you know, I never took that class. And it was just for me to get out the house. Because I'm a mom. And life really changed, you know, it really did. Yeah. It really did.
Well, maybe it was necessary.
Yeah.
You know, the kids slow you down, right?
Yeah, I mean, I love my kids, I love my family, but it does.
Yeah.
You kind of lose yourself. And when I went into that class, that's probably why I felt a little bit off, because, you know, I went from being mom to like, oh, I'm in this class with these people. You know, it's kind of like.
You miss being home with the kids, right?
No, it's not that I miss
like
being home.
You had both. You wanted to be away and you wanted to be there. It's both ways.
Yeah, it was kind of like I was in another environment. It's been so long, you know what I mean? Like I was home and with my kids, and then now I'm in a new environment. Like it's been so long. Because like 15 years ago, when I was doing the extra work, the acting, the promotional modeling, or the model work, I was around so many different people, so many different personalities that I was so used to it. And then when I got into the playwriting class, it was, I think there was like 7 or 8 students. It felt a little weird, honestly, because, you know, being at home with my kids, it was like, I was used to that. And then from there to like, I'm with these people now, I'm like, they're reading my work and I'm reading their work, and it's like, I don't know, it was just weird. But then I got used to it by like the third class. I was like, okay. So it's like I had to like get comfortable, you know? So that's why I'm saying like it did change. Like kids do change, and they take up your time, but I love them. I mean, of course.
Well, you know,
Yeah.
the journey is different for different people.
Yeah.
For someone that wants to make it in the business, they will do it no matter what. Having kids is not a priority, you know. Buying a building, buying a house, getting a degree is not the some people have different priorities, and they go about doing it differently.
Yeah.
Like some people are willing to make all the sacrifices they need to make it. You know, they'll sleep with so and so and so, or they'll have like I said, they'll sleep with so and so, or they'll do this and this, and they don't care. Some people do care, you know, and they won't sell their soul for their future, but some people will.
Yeah, that's true.
So it all depends, you know. Acting is not really for everybody.
Yeah, it's tough. I mean, acting is brutal. It isn't for everybody. It has to be in your heart, you know? You really have to really want to be an actor if you want to get into acting. Yeah.
I mean, a person can do what's necessary to get by,
Yeah.
or not,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
It's like, I know I want to show angry, happy, sad, and scared, right?
Mm-hmm.
Those are the attributes, the 4 characters, right?
Yeah.
So I want to come in prepared to be the victim, prepared to be the hero, you know, prepared to be the person in the front that's shining everybody. Some people don't have that kind of personality.
Yeah. Yeah, I know, it's hard. It's true.
So tell me some of the jobs you did. You don't remember?
The jobs.
We was just talking about it before we started doing this. You started talking about some of the extra work you did.
Well, I know, I think I told you before, I did work for the Academy. I was a promotional model for the Academy of Arts and Sciences. They did a Oscar museum exhibit at Grand Central Station for 2 weeks, and we had Whoopi Goldberg there, and the press was there, which was nice. I've worked New York Fashion Week twice in a row.
Doing what, though?
I worked with Tresemme and L'Oreal, so I was
Walking?
No, not walking. I'm not.
When you say New York Fashion Week,
Oh no,
that
no, no.
makes me think that you was a fashion model.
Oh no, I was never 90 pounds or 110 pounds.
I don't understand.
No. I was a brand ambassador for Tresemme, so I was at the booth with Tresemme, and I was basically like a brand ambassador. No, I was a full-bodied woman. I would be considered plus size, and I would not. No.
Not
But
what?
no, I was in New York Fashion Week working, but for like the Tresemme brand. Tresemme is a shampoo brand. But oh yeah, and as far as like movies, it's basically extra work. Friends with Benefits, that's with Ashton Kutcher and Mila Kunis.
You was in that?
Yeah, I was a flash dancer.
Get out of town.
Yeah, why? You know that one?
No, I'm just I want to see it.
Oh.
You was a flash dancer.
Yeah, but there was like, 100 people?
And what
you do
had
see
on?
me there.
You had to wear like a bikini type?
No,
What?
I wasn't a bikini. It was like I don't know, it was like a tennis skirt, like a Serena Williams tennis skirt, and like a Nike like sports bra. So it was even better than
You
a
was playing
bikini.
tennis?
No, I wasn't paying attention. It was like the outfit. Yeah, I was like flash dancing, so it was cool. It wasn't like sexy or anything. It was like good moves, you know. It was like J-Lo moves.
What else?
What else?
That sounds good. I wish I could have seen that one.
Yeah, that flash
Can
dance.
you get that footage?
I'll try. Yeah,
Do
I
you
mean,
see
friends with
yourself? You
benefits.
actually see yourself?
Yeah, I was doing the flash dancing number.
Friends with benefits. I gotta go home and rent this movie. I'm gonna go home and rent this movie.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh God, I just had a brain fart right now.
What happened?
I just forgot everything.
Okay.
Oh no.
What did you forget? What?
All of the stuff I've done. Anyways, it was all a great experience. Yeah, and then my parents were like, Daniela, you have to go to college and you have to finish your degree. And I did. And then I went to the corporate world. And then I got
So your
married.
degree is in what?
Marketing.
Marketing.
Yeah, I did a little bit of marketing with you. And we worked with, what's his name? Oh. What's his name?
What you see, let me just interrupt for a moment.
Yes.
With everything you did, you never signed to an agent, right?
No.
So you'll never know
Well-
what it's like to have an agent.
You know, I don't know what happened. Because we were hanging out and then we were working together and then didn't fall off or anything. It's like something happened. It's like I lost contact. I think you,
We lost contact with each other.
yeah, we did. I don't know if, I
I'm
think I
not
lost my
exactly
number.
what happened. I think I went to the hospital.
Yeah. I wasn't sure. I was like, I think I was trying to find you on social media and I couldn't find you.
Because I went through a whole suicidal stage.
Oh,
So that's probably what that was.
okay. Well, I'm
There's a
glad we're
break
here.
in between. Yeah.
I'm glad you're doing this.
We come a long way from there, right?
Yeah.
But see, what I was saying is, I forgot what I was saying. But yeah, if, for instance, when you have an agent, the parts are paid roles, principal roles.
Yeah.
So you'll never know what your career would have been.
I
Because
know.
you never
I think,
went any further.
Yeah.
So, I mean, to do that, one, you'd have to do a monologue and take that and tape it and submit that to an agent.
yeah.
And maybe he'll see the monologue and say, okay, come on in for a reading. If you have an agent, then you go up for parts that only the agent submits you for. This way you don't have to take the day off or whatever. I mean, but that has to be something that you want to do.
Yeah. I know. I think that back then, when I had all the time and I had that drive back then, I don't know. I think I should have done the reel then. I mean, I could still do it, but like, I feel like if I should have done the reel back then, I feel like I would have had that opportunity to have an agent and all that. I feel like I could still do it now and I would. I have to rearrange my priorities around my family, around my career. It's like, I think it's different for actors with little kids. Not actors with older kids out the house, not actors who are already in the business who have little kids, like actors who are already in SAG and they have little kids, they're already in it. But I'm talking about like a person like me or somebody who wants to get into the acting world, Yeah, I think the most challenging thing is trying to figure out how to arrange your priorities and what you really want to do. And You know,
That's
I
true.
think that's the most important thing. Yeah.
Yeah, because you got to because like right now, you're not the same person you was. Now you have 2 kids. So you can't just make all the sacrifices to be an actress. You got 2 kids. Now, if you had one of your kids to be actors, that would be different because then you would drop everything and put them in the business. But you still got to pay bills. You still got rent to pay. You still got to
Yeah.
eat. So
And medical issues.
you've had to make,
too.
right?
Yeah.
So like I'm trying to say, you have to make sacrifices to go along with life, with making everything work. See, because now it's not just Daniela, it's Mrs. Daniela. You got a husband at home, and you got 2 kids that depend on you. So you're supporting. It's not just you. You're not just alone now. And then your decisions carry everybody. If you were just
Yep.
defending for yourself, then you could be like, fuck it.
Oh, yeah.
I'll do
Definitely.
this, I'll do that. But
I can go travel whenever I want and do whatever I want and say, whoa. Yeah.
yeah. But you know, that's you get your rewards from that because you love your kids.
Yeah, of course.
And I know you're glad to be able to provide for them. So being able to have a job that you can count on that will pay the bills, that will pay the rent. Because acting is not a job you can count on.
No. Well, I'm glad that I can count on my skill in writing. So, which is important, especially AI. I know that a lot of people are afraid of AI taking over a lot of people's jobs, even acting and modeling. But the one thing I know that AI cannot take away is the human side of original work. I can tell when somebody writes, when somebody uses AI. When somebody uses AI, like an executive summary, if they use AI 100%, I can tell it's AI. There's no soul. So a lot of companies, I've seen a lot of companies post jobs for 300K up for professionals that know how to write well, you know, just know how to write well, that can tell a story. So I'm no Shakespeare. Like, I'm no like Zadie Smith, like I'm not a very, very good writer, but anybody that can at least communicate well on paper, that can just be clear, is a very good skill. So, and it allows me to stay home with my kids. You know, I can go anywhere. I can be in the subway. I can be in the streets. I can sit outside in the streets and write. I can be at home. So that's great.
Yeah, you got to find the pluses.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like I always say, no matter what situation I'm in, I will always make the most of it. Because I will find a way to make the most of it. If there's a positive in there, I'll find it,
Yeah.
and I'll make it work for me.
Yeah. That's beautiful. Yeah. Oh. So, no, it's true.
Yeah.
And that's why I took playwriting, because it kind of keeps me connected in a way to acting. You know, it may not be the label acting, you know, actor, but at least playwriting, it gives you a connection to the stage and to the to actors and dialogue. So it makes me happy, you know, to have that.
Well, if you
With the written
decide
word.
that you want to put a monologue together, shoot a scene that fits your personality, and try to get an agent. If you decide you want to do those things, let me know. I'll help you.
Okay, I will.
It's that simple, really.
Yeah.
Not a big deal. So, we still got time.
Oh yeah, we do.
How much did you show all your stuff? Was there anything else? I don't even think
I
he's
did.
still in there. He might not even be in there. So any more jobs you want to talk about that you did that I don't know about?
I think that's pretty much all the jobs I did. Yeah.
So do you know if you have your 3 waivers?
Yes, I did get my 3 waivers, but
You got 3 waivers?
you know, I checked online because you told me the website to go to check. Mm-hmm. I didn't, you know, I think I did, but it showed that I didn't have it. So I don't know. Maybe because it was a long time ago, but I had the papers. I had the waivers. So.
Do you have them at home?
No. Oh my God, no.
The actual
Because
papers?
I moved like 3, 4
Do
different
you remember
places.
what the jobs, what the names of the movies were?
Only one, Friends with Benefits. Mm-hmm. Friends with Benefits, yeah. Oh, the other one, I'm sorry. Mm-hmm. The other gig that I did that was really cool was a commercial, was a video game, Rockstar Band 3. Yeah.
What'd you do?
I just went, woo, on a rooftop.
You've been dancing in videos.
Yeah, in Dumbo, rooftop in Dumbo, woo, for a video game.
How long ago was that?
That was about around the same time.
So most of the jobs came from casting networks.
Mm-hmm. New York casting networks. Yeah, the Freedom Williams gig though, it was this Haitian girl, Joy Pierre. She saw me in the subway station and she looked at me. She said, "Hey, you want to work with me in Freedom Williams?" I said, "Huh?" And she was like, "Yeah, you look like you would be a good actress and you look good." And I said, "Okay." And she was like, "Come meet us." So that was just like out of the blue. That really was out of the blue.
So tell people how to go about getting work.
Oh yeah.
How do you go about getting work? If you get off the train at Penn Station, what's your next step?
Okay, well, the way I got work, honestly, was through Central Casting and New York Casting.
Well, through me, because I pointed you to all of them.
Yeah, was first through you, and yes, you pointed me
To
to
all of
those.
them, yeah.
Yeah.
So you said, say it again?
Michael Joseph,
Okay, but you went to who? Central Cast? Say it again. I want them to hear you.
Central Castings.
What's Central Casting?
Central Casting is basically website that you go. I believe you do pay, but it's definitely worth it because you will get, you know, it offsets the cost because you will get jobs. And yeah, so it's a network of, they post like a lot of extra work, but there's also union and non-union, and there's some principal roles actually. And you can post, and these, you can post not only your headshots and your comp card, but your reels as well. I believe they could. They also do voiceover. You can get voiceover work.
Who we talking about?
Central Castings.
Okay, because you know there's Central Casting.
Yeah.
Central Casting.
Central Casting.
Then there's Casting Networks.
Networks and New York Castings.
Then there's New York Casting. Right, and there's
I know those 3. Yeah.
yeah, and
Backstage.
Backstage, yeah. All right, so start over. You said the first one was Central Casting.
Central Casting, yeah.
Yeah, they do Law and Order, right?
I did see a lot of Law and Order.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so Central Casting, and what else?
Central Casting, New York Castings.
Yeah. Casting Networks.
Casting Networks.
Right.
I was like, yeah.
And then Richard asked, there's you know the production schedule that the Screen Actors Guild puts out. But okay, so are you on Casting Networks right now?
No, not right now. No, I haven't done that.
When's the last time you've been on there?
For
A long
a
time.
long time ago, yeah.
Like 10 years?
The last time I had my headshots done and my comp card was a long time ago. It was
With
like
Emily?
10 years. Yeah, that was with Emily when I had really short hair.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Those pictures came out fire.
yeah, they did.
She did. She got mad at me. She don't work with me no more.
Yeah.
All because of one client. because she wanted to come do a makeup off for me and leave. And I didn't want her to just come do her face and leave, take my money and go. I want her to stay for the whole shoot. You know, and then the girl that I was shooting was real scared. She was nervous.
Oh.
So I had to cancel the shoot.
You should have done the makeup.
What?
You can't do the makeup.
Who, me?
I'm just kidding. Yeah.
No. Can't you see I'm not good at kidding when you talk about my stuff? No. I wasn't going to do the makeup. It wasn't even so much that the girl was very nervous. You can't force a model. I don't do that.
Yeah.
If you're nervous, I'm not going to make them put makeup on you if you're not ready. I canceled the shoot. And then I did it over, and it came out slamming.
Oh.
With a different makeup artist and everything.
Okay.
Different location.
It still got done.
It got done better than if I had rushed it.
Yeah. You want your client to be comfortable.
Well, you see, not everybody's like Emily.
Yeah.
See, Emily, I could just tell Emily what I want, and I'd have to be there. When you went to her, she already...
Yeah, she did an amazing job.
Right,
Yeah.
She
did
already
really
knew
good.
everything you wanted.
Yeah.
And I told her I want good girl, bad girl.
Yeah.
I want you to look like a dyke on one side, you know. And she came out real nice. Mm-hmm. The makeup was off the hook. Where is the pictures at? Can we see her? Your headshot? Is he still back there? He probably not even back there no more.
I don't know. I don't think so.
No, the picture. Cause remember I sent it.
Yeah.
I sent your picture on your card. All right, so what do you, so you're pretty much content, and that's really all that matters.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know? If you said to me, Mike, I still want to be a movie star, then we had to get busy.
Well, you know what, Mike? I'm thinking I'm going to be 40 this year, and I look better now than in my 20s. So I'm thinking about, I might become like a older model, like maybe a print model. Because I do look better now than in my 20s.
So you want to update your pictures?
Yeah.
You want me to shoot it,
or
you want me to get you somebody?
You could shoot it. All we need is natural light.
How much?
This side is my best side.
How much you gonna pay me?
150?
200 you gotta do.
200? Okay. How many looks?
5.
5? Okay. Like this?
4.
Okay.
4.
4, okay, fine.
That sounds fair, right?
Yeah, that sounds fair, yeah.
Okay.
Like $50 a photo.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Nobody else. Nobody else gets that. Did I just
I could do my
that
own makeup.
on national television? Yeah, I did.
No, because listen guys, just for the record, after I had my second kid, I gained so much weight. I should have given him, I should have showed you my before picture. I was 230 pounds. I was 230 pounds. No, I looked big. I was
Unbelievable.
and now I'm 130 pounds. I lost all that weight in like a year and a half. How? Okay, so I go to the gym now.
A lot of sex.
No, I haven't had sex in a year. I'm married. I'm a married incel.
What's that?
Involuntary celibate. I'm a
I
celibate.
I didn't mean for you to drop all that.
Yeah, no, I'm past that.
What?
I've done all that. I'm good. I'm involuntary celibate.
Involuntary celibate. That's another subject for another show. What does that mean? That means that
Anywho.
you don't want to have sex?
Yeah, I'm just like over it. Yeah.
That's for you and your husband to figure out.
Yeah. Anywho, so.
I don't think you really wanted to even bring that up, did you?
Nah.
Oh, it's okay.
It's okay.
You know, because, you know, that can change in a minute. You can go home and all that should go right out the window. You can go home and you can be like, come here.
I think about it like, should I? Nah, I'm gonna fix myself some cereal. That's even better.
Wow. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. It's just,
That's probably why my skin
I
is
don't know.
glowing.
I don't know if there's no real answer to love. You guys got two beautiful kids. Things should be beautiful right now.
We've been together for almost 25 years, so we've been through everything and we've done everything. We've done everything. Like, we don't need to do more. Why? You know? Been there, done that. What more can we do? You know? So now we're like settled and happy. You know, we're just like two old people. You know, we've partied, we've done all the crazy stuff, we've done all that. Like, now we're just like chill and happy.
But you're just barely 40.
I started partying really hard when I was 12. So
Makes sense.
I'm not a late bloomer, which I'm happy. You know,
You still got another kick left,
still another what?
Another kick.
What do you mean?
You're in your 40s. You still got your 50s.
Yeah, but I work out and I'm glowing and I feel good and I got my energy. So
From 40 to 50, you still got party left. I don't know about party, but you still got some kick
you know
left.
what? I don't like you see, I like lounging. Like, I like going to like a lounge. I like to just like I don't like going like club.
Me neither.
I like lounge, you know, like, yeah.
Yeah, cool. Well, I'm a lounge person too. I don't like clubs no more.
Yeah, like my friend, I have this gay friend, a dude, and he's like 3 years younger than me, and he's like, Daniela, let's go to the Spanish club. Let's go to Washington Heights. Let's go party and let's go to the Spanish club. And I'm like, no, I don't want to go, please. No. He's like, let's get drunk, come on. It's been a long time because you've been with the kids too much. You've been in the house. You need to get out. And I'm like, I was like, can we just catch up at a bar? You know, like, let's just lounge. Like, I was like, I want to hang out with you and I want to catch up. But I was like, I don't want to get drunk. And I don't want to go to a Latin club. I don't want to go to a Spanish club. And he's like, I think he doesn't want to hang out with me unless I go with him to a Spanish club, and I don't want to do that.
Well, I don't
Want to do
I don't go to clubs anymore.
that. Yeah, I went when
Because I
my
don't even like to
20s.
drink, because alcohol does real serious damage to the body.
It does to your liver and the skin, everything. And they're all young people in the club. They all act stupid, like, you know, guys and girls. They act dumb. They're so immature. Their credit score is low. I don't. I want to be around people that's like mature.
You didn't just go there.
It's true
The
though.
credit scores are low.
I mean, buying a bottle for 500. Why? Stupid.
Well, I noticed that. I don't know. I kind of got knocked to the sideline. You know, as I got older, I started becoming more and more laid back and less wilder. So I don't fit in anymore. You know, it's like I'm looking around at people that I see now, and it's just totally different. Girls are talking like dirty, grimy, in the dirt conversations, and
That's a turnoff.
yeah, it's just like people are just, nobody's going to church anymore. It's like, where is the bringing up your kid in a good way, you know? They just, I don't even fit in no more, you know what I'm saying? Like, for me, I guess I would have to go to church and find me a sister sitting in the back.
Yeah.
One of them 50, 60-year-old ones.
Yeah.
But the way things is now, people just, they have no self-respect. They have no honor. It's just no
I guess
good
yeah.
upbringing. It's just, you know.
It depends. Like, you have to, just like you got to switch your friends, you got to switch your environment. But like where? Like where do you go? Like you said, church maybe.
See, I changed my, because I stopped getting high, so now I changed my environment. I changed my friends,
Yeah.
you know, and because I don't do what I used to do. So life is different. It's so much different. You remember? You used to
Yeah, I
get high,
remember.
right?
Of course, yeah. I could tell you. I could tell you a lot. I'm ashamed about those days, but when I think about it, I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe it. But I can look back and say, you know what? It happened. But if I ever see anything, if I ever see drugs, it won't trigger me. It will
What was
actually
the drug of choice?
cocaine, coke.
Coke?
Yeah.
Sniffing it?
Sniffing. Yeah.
Smoking it?
No. I did actually. I one time I mixed it with like weed. Yeah, in a Dutchie. It was nasty.
That's so funny.
It was nasty. Yeah, that was. You know, it was a time in my life, and I'm sure in a lot of people's lives. I mean, you know, a lot of people have had their vices. I was never an alcoholic. No. I mean, I was a social drinker. I have gotten drunk. I think most of us have, but my drug of choice was cocaine. And like when I think about now, if I ever see it, I'm like, ugh, I don't want it. I like my body. I like my nose. I like being clear-minded. I like my health. And yeah, I don't want that. No.
Yeah, I'm surprised I was able to beat it, because I was in deep. I had it bad. And it was funny because I was rejecting it forever.
Yeah.
But my father forced it on me. He put it on his fingernail and stuck it in my nose.
Why would he do that to you? What's the point?
How can I answer that question?
Yeah. I'm sorry.
That's what I'm just saying. It's I've learned to pat myself on the back just for surviving.
Definitely, yeah.
Because I know what it's like to go to sleep from not being able to go to sleep, from being so high on coke.
Yeah, I've
For
been through that.
2-3 days and all that, you know, hanging out at after-hour spots.
You know, I felt like my teeth were like about to go bad. I felt like, oh my God, like I was grinding my teeth a lot at night, and then I would have like chips, like around my gum line. It was getting bad. And this part of my teeth, I have fillings. Now my teeth look good, but like, yeah, I felt like one tooth was getting kind of loose. I'm like, what the? It was scary. And I think I have a septum, like, I don't know, just, anyways, but yeah, I had a problem too for years. I was doing it for years,
Yeah.
like almost every night. It was hard. You know, I remember the day I stopped. It was the Trump and Hillary, when they did the debate. I think it was the last one. I did it, and then I stopped. I forgot why.
Well, you definitely got a story to tell, and you've been through a lot. I mean, even if you was an actress, just to show people what it's, you know, just to do it because you can, you know. But it has to be something that you want to do, you know. It has to be something that you want. You can't just get up there and do it. But I think that you could be a good example maker, you know. Maybe you could play those type of, you could play an addict.
Oh yeah.
You can
I
play an
have
addict.
first-hand experience.
Yeah. You never know, that might be a niche, playing an addict. You know, you might become a millionaire playing an addict.
Yeah.
Playing the one thing that you despise the most. You'd be surprised. So, but is there any footage that we didn't show? I don't know. What I know he said he had to walk out. But there was this stuff that's in my
I think you wanted to show.
I wanted to show my acting reel,
Yeah.
right? Me getting beat up by Morgan Freeman, right?
I think so.
And then me selling drugs. And I was that wasn't me selling drugs. That's me playing a pimp.
What movie was that?
That's with Mick Nolte, Q&A,
Oh.
where you see me playing a pimp. And then the Marla Hanson story is when you see me cut the girl's face.
I saw that. Yeah. That was good.
That was good.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's a good thing I didn't have a whole lot planned for today.
It's all right. Well, we always have interesting conversations.
Yeah, I got number love for you.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Me too.
so I don't know. I mean, will you come do some acting for me?
Hey, I can try. Like I'm no.
But you got to make
Shakespeare.
sure that it's being shown, who's seeing it, that we rehearsed it 100 times.
Yeah, we need to take takes.
We got to
Let me
be perfect, right?
You want me to be perfect the first take?
It don't have to be perfect. It could be, actually, I don't want it to be perfect. It's the mistakes that looks the best.
All right, fine.
That's
Well, I
when
can
you
give you
learn.
mistakes. I can give you mistakes.
That's how you learn. You don't learn from being perfect. You learn from making mistakes.
Yeah.
I mean, if it was up to
Practice
me, I
makes
would
perfect.
take you and 3 more and make my ensemble.
Okay, so I need another actor. Oh, you're an actor. Duh.
But I would bring another actor. Okay, what was you going to say? You need another actor, what?
Yeah, I need to act with another actor. Because I'll look crazy if I'm pretending there's an actor in front of me and I'm acting.
So did you... Okay, but what would you play? The lawyer or the person that chokes the lawyer?
I don't know. I can try both. I can choke. Damn, I don't want to kill anybody.
It's acting.
Do you have insurance?
Do I need insurance?
No, do you have insurance?
No.
I'm kidding.
No.
Let me see. How do you do it? You go like this, and then you go like that.
You can come by and rehearse once a week. You think your man will let you come once a week?
That's too much. I got kids. They like, Mommy.
Even if you bring the whole
Mommy.
family?
They're gonna be like, I don't want to be here, Mommy.
Okay, you're being difficult.
I could write though. I could write for your actors. Could do that.
You don't want to bring the kids on the weekend?
They don't want to come.
They don't want to come? Okay. Well, that closes that.
Yeah. You're gonna find another
Why
girl
they don't
just
wanna
like
come?
me.
What's wrong with my place? My place is nice.
No, I know your place is nice. I know it got a play
The
area.
community room.
The community room. Because they're little boys and they want to go to the playground. They want to go,
I understand
to
that.
Chuck E. Cheese and they want to do
sense.
basketball.
I can't compete with that. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Well, even if I don't do business, I still have a nice place to live.
Oh my God. You're so lucky. I'm so happy for you that you got that. The computer room and the laundry room and the gym,
And TV room and everything.
the TV room. Yeah, after everything you've been through and all, like, that's really cool.
Yeah, it's cool that I don't have to work,
Yeah.
but it's still, it's just sitting around makes you want to do more. It's like if you don't have then you don't miss it. But when you get a big place and you got all this extra room, now you miss people because now you have the room.
Yeah, you haven't. But you're trying, because I see you, I see you trying to want to, do it again. I see you want to do have an ensemble and want to have, I see that you want to help people, right? So you have all of the resources. And I know that's what you like doing. Like, I know that's what, after what happened to you with the accident, So,
See, but some people make it hard.
I know, but.
Like, for instance, I'm going to go to school.
Oh, all right.
Because if I place ads, it's like I'm in business, and I'm not really in business. I don't want people to be able to control me, or own me, or lease me, And then I don't want to just teach acting. You need more than just lessons. You need a package. You need a reel. You need an agent. I want to do the whole nine for somebody. Do their pictures, do their reel,
So
get them an agent. Hold on.
Oh.
I want to do the whole package. Yeah, I'm on set right now, so I can't talk. So, anyway, anybody that wants to get into the acting business, if you need someone to talk to give you advice, I am a consultant. I'm a talent scout. I'm a talent consultant. Yes. And I showcase you on my show, The Making of a Star. That's what I do. Showcase you on my show, give you advice, point you in the right direction, help you get an agent, showcase you on my show. My services are all free. You want to call me, 646-874-6597, 347-500-2913. Michael Anthony Joseph, the drug dealer from Lean On Me. Yes.
That's right.
Let me help you make your dream come true.
All right.
Call me. Email me. Michael A. Joseph Studio @gmail.com. 646-874-6597. That's it.